j'alerte le monde, on est foutu. Je suis paladin, j'ai la vertu. Toi t'as de la vertu et une tortue.
Bon, je m'y connais pas trop au niveau des comics, tout ça, mais par contre, au niveau des films, des séries et tout, normalement, j'ai bien suivi. Après, je sais pas à partir de quoi c'est fidèle. Ah, voilà, on retrouve le beau Gotham là, bien sombre, avec la tour Bruce Wayne. Ah, monsieur. Ah, ok. Bon, ça commence fort. City of Gotham.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Ouais, c'est un peu sanglant. Déconseillé au moins de 10 ans. Commissaire Gordon. Est-ce que vous voyez bien les sous-titres? Je peux les mettre en plus grand s'il faut. Direct dans l'action.
Gordon, they're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Le voilà notre Batou. Notre Batou national. Ah ça y est, j'interagis un peu. C'est parti. On passe à l'action. Oh bah... Lui. Allez. C'est ciao. Merci mon petit gorilla pour le follow. Ça fait plaisir.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to.
No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky. I can handle
Allez, je peux gérer ça.
Shit!
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Moi, je crois qu'on va se les faire. Ils peuvent dire ce qu'ils veulent.
What was that?
Trop rapide. Allez, bisous. Ça dégage.
Circle up! What the hell is this?
Oh l'autre, tentative désespérée. Allez mon gars. Eh ouais. Là t'es mal barré.
I know you're trying to create
Wow.
a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Ouais.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Oh, je l'ai raté, je crois. Hop les. Faut que je réassimile les touches parce que c'est chelou. Allez, c'est parti pour le fight. La bataille. Je crois que j'en ai eu qu'un seul. Ouah. Heureusement que c'est le début du jeu et qu'ils en prennent pas compte, hein, parce que... Ouah. Allez, le bon E. Shift Q, c'est parti. Là, ma jauge elle est pleine, je sais pas ce que ça fait quoi. Ah, aider, ok. Ah, je suis mort. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah, et pas de pitié, quoi.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Voilà, là c'est mieux, ça enchaîne là. Voilà. Il m'en met pas une, il m'en met pas une. Voilà, ça. Braquer. Voilà. Allez, debout.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
Hey,
Behind you, big boy.
ça va vous? Je suis trop distrait là. Petite Catwoman. Ah la vilaine.
Stay where you are. You're under arrest.
Mais non, je suis gentil. Oh. Allez, salut. La bagarre.
Intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals
On aime bien la bagarre.
So are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far,
So far, so good.
doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham a besoin d'un héros.
Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Ouh.
Bring it, Bat.
Let's go. Les petites griffes. Et ouais, tu sais pas qui t'a fait. Moi j'aime bien le fouet par contre. Pas besoin d'esquiver. On apprécie. fuir à la fin là. Oh, le petit abdo là.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Ouh, elle a le truc violet. Ouah, je crois que c'était chaud. Ah voilà Gordon.
Who are they now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Ah, ils comprennent rien. Ça s'enchaîne vite hein, quand même. Oh là 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 là.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit.
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Mais putain.
God damn it!
Mais qui est l'abruti?
Shoot!
No! Wait!
Genre le mec il écoute pas le commissaire Gordon quoi. Donc là tu la butes au calme. Oh là là. Oh. Pris un
I was wrong about you
petit
catching.
œil au beurre noir quand même.
Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Get
Allez,
up.
tu ne pourras pas
There's
t'échapper.
no way out.
Give me some credit. Bye, Bat.
Oh la bitch. Jamais lui faire confiance à elle. Et ouais.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Ouais, elle a gardé une belle cicatrice. Hein.
Don't let Tombstone
Un petit souvenir de Catwoman.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Bon, belle scène d'intro, hein. Direct dans l'action. Allons faire un peu de politique maintenant.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half.
Harvey Dent.
For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Oh, très beau discours.
Only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause. He would. Well, there
Évidemment,
he is.
quand il faut des sous, on appelle Monsieur Wayne. Hein.
Fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi Bruce. Je la fais, c'est
Hi,
obligé.
Bruce. Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now I know this is the
Si j'avais su, j'aurais mis le costard.
but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle. So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you.
J'aime les entrées remarquées.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
On aime attirer l'attention.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham
Allez pour Gotham.
for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me
J'ai une dent contre le crime, mais what?
Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
Harvey, un symbole d'espoir, vas-y.
How about, our hope is in Harvey.
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on.
Pas très Covid tout ça. Un petit check. Oh là là, qui c'est qui boit la bouteille?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to
Allez,
greatness.
Modeste. Modeste, le petit
Well,
Bruce Wayne.
my name isn't important. What is important is Mr. Dent's campaign.
Like
Now,
it or not, the Wayne name carries weight in Gotham.
I understand, I just don't want to throw it around.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you
Allez,
get
toujours l'espoir. On reste dans le thème de
like
l'espoir,
this
c'est parti.
Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before election day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. And don't worry though, I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched
Les chats qui font la guerre à côté.
alleyway, it was terrible, truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe. Well, I don't like to think about.
Ouais, c'était il y a longtemps, vas-y.
And I'm
Ils ont
sure
pas besoin de
you
se.
don't
Yes, well, that was a long time ago.
I've moved
Allez, c'est
on.
bon. Voilà, tourne la page.
Of course. Together, we'll help the whole city move on. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Allez,
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
joli collier de perles.
Not interested. And reporter for the
Vicky
Gotham
Vale.
Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he
Ouais, ça me
certainly
dérange.
doesn't have any time
Je suis pas là pour ça, moi.
Actually,
Pour les journalistes,
If you're not on the list, you're not here. Sorry.
c'est ciao.
We'll talk tomorrow then.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
Is that blood?
C'est du vin rouge.
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just,
Il est pas doué.
self-shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce.
Il a un peu peur de moi quand même.
Another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
C'est des personnages qu'on croise dans la série Gotham, tout ça.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
Il va mal tourner, lui.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes.
Allez, passons direct au sujet.
All flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that.
C'est bon, on se connaît tous les deux.
Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Tout le monde regarde. Voilà. Alors, décision importante, est-ce que je serre la main ou pas?
Respectable man, I hear.
Honnêtement, moi ça me casse les couilles. Je serrer la main à un mec comme ça. Voilà.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in
Covid, pour le Covid. Attention. Je suis respectable, hein. Je veux pas lui transmettre de maladie. N'oubliez pas de mettre du gel un peu en rentrant.
No, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
Allez, je parais tout seul,
You talk
t'inquiète.
alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something.
Voilà, fais ça.
Christ.
Parce qu'Harvey, il est trop proche de
Yeah, well,
Falcon
that's just like Harvey, huh?
pour mettre les choses à leur
Wants
place.
to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs.
Il y a une façon de faire, mon gars.
The load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship.
Je joue au billard.
Chalk this for me.
What the fuck?
I can get Harvey the mayor's seat.
Et qu'il
Or I can pull it out from under him.
Il a cru que j'allais lui mettre de la craie, quoi. Démerde-toi, mon gars.
Whatever happens to being a gracious host. Okay, imagine. This is me.
Je l'envoie balader, clairement.
These are all my
Je lui serre pas la main, je lui mets pas de craie. Mais le mec, c'est un assisté.
Restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move.
Il en met pas une.
I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend.
Bon courage, mon
One
gars.
who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine,
Nous sommes pas amis.
employ half the city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Ouais, c'est ça.
And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me.
Bah, tu vas apprendre. Et ouais, mon gars.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house.
Merci, hein.
The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
C'est moi ou il m'a traité de con, là? On va voir si je suis un con. Est-ce que c'est déjà la fin du premier épisode? Non. Pas déjà la fin. Donc clairement, je pense qu'on va en refaire un autre. Hein. Parce que là, il a duré une demi-heure. Le petit chargement qui fait plaisir toujours. Bon, sinon c'est pas mal. Hein. Le petit côté action, côté politique en même temps. Ah non, voilà, c'est le début. J'ai eu peur, j'ai eu peur. Direction la Batcave.
It's me.
Royaume de l'ombre.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battery rams to...
C'est la merde à Gotham.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Récupérer la clé USB. Alors, ok, là-dedans on doit avoir des données sur tout le monde, j'imagine. D'accord. Alfred. Tous les gens qu'on a croisés, je pense. Cambrioleuse. Il sait même pas c'est qui encore. Ouais, direct le pingouin quoi. James Gordon, Vicky Vale. Voilà, Falcon on l'a croisé, puis Gotham. Arkham. Ah, il y a même... D'accord, ok. Bon, bah ça c'est bien, on a vu. Qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? Mise à jour. Procureur Dent fait pression sur le maire face au justicier. La lecture, il y a la lecture. Ok. Clé USB.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
C'est quoi cette clé USB là? C'est une table des gadgets.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Ah oui d'accord, c'est vrai qu'elle est partie avec son grappin. Il y avait autre chose? Ah, il y a les...
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success. I should see if I can refine the edge.
Batarang. Wow.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter. The newest edition can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space. Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
On aime, on apprécie. Très beau masque. Où est-ce que je la mets cette clé USB dans le port de connexion évidemment. Petit gain de place. Fait appel à Valérie Damido pour sa Batcave. Évidemment. Ça aurait été trop simple sinon.
7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Voilà, Catwoman.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
What the fuck? Ah d'accord. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on doit avoir là?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime...
Gadget.
I saved you what I could.
C'est quand même pratique. Hein.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked.
Voilà, drôle d'activité pour une touriste.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking
Pour garder la
about
réputation.
Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more
Il essaye de me protéger.
You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
Toujours écouter les conseils d'Alfred.
I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous...
Toujours des suspicions.
...are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing
Donc
up.
on n'est pas sûr.
It's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Très tôt. 6h du matin. Un plaisir. Il a déjà mis sa petite chemise. Il va dans des quartiers comme ça, habillé avec sa petite chemise, bien là. On va lui parler au petit gars là. Vas-y, va voir les graffitis. Qui est intéressant. Ce petit regard qui en dit long. Ah ok, j'ai même pas eu le temps de faire l'interaction. Mais c'est quoi ce parc là? Monsieur. On va lui donner des pièces. Parce qu'on est gentil.
Thank you, sir.
On va lui aller chercher un sandwich. Rien par là. C'est qu'il y avait un chemin. Tonneau en feu. Vas-y, regarde le tonneau en feu, c'est un tonneau en feu. Ah, ok, il se réchauffe les mains. Fallait prendre ta veste. Pas prévoyant. Regarde, en plus, t'as un bouton d'enlever.
Great.
Toujours en retard.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
On va refaire un petit tour. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a par là? Un petit caddie. Toujours des regards intenses qui veulent dire tellement de choses.
Beat it.
J'ai même pas vu ce qu'il m'a dit, bon, tant pis. Allez, retour au graffiti. Avec des couleurs cette fois. Ce regard. Parle pas beaucoup, monsieur Wayne.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Exactement. Tu as donné son avis sur les graffitis ou pas du tout? Non, toujours pas.
Watch wallet cash. But this.
Genre, je viens de lui parler à lui.
Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
Je sais pas à qui t'as affaire.
End him.
Gentlemen.
Voilà.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Oh, putain, j'ai failli rater. J'ai raté celle-là. Elle est quand même passée. Ouf! Il lui a défoncé la gueule là.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Oh, lui prend tarif. Hein. Ouf.
This is my park. Mine. You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little There. Good as new.
Mais lui, faut lui faire une toilette là.
Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Ouais, je contrôlais la situation, c'est bon.
Hey, I could have handled that myself.
You mean a knife handle in the back? Because that's what would have happened, mate. No offense.
Yeah, right.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this.
On a grandi, mon gars.
This park used to mean something. A place
Tu t'es fait un casier en plus.
For families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mom and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people.
Ouais, ces petites flasques en plus.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations.
Ouais, t'es pas tout seul, mon gars.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Keinan-VOD at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
Je veux pas non plus être trop ami avec lui. Hein.
It'd be a treat to watch him in pavement.
S'il faut choisir entre un des deux... Je sais de quoi il est capable, Oswald, aussi. Hein.
Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Ok. Ah oui, c'est sûr. On va se faire que des ennemis de toute façon. Hein. Puis on va se retrouver tout seul contre tout le monde.
Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Du côté de Batman.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
On va se mettre tout le monde à dos et puis on va tous prendre dans la gueule à la fin. Oh l'autre, ça va tranquille. Encore une arrivée remarquée.
Right here. This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone.
Allez, bonjour, bonjour.
Morning, Mr. Dent. Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. I didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars.
La petite blague de politicien.
Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut le petit
Today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice. no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, my hope is in Harvey, to make sure a night like that never happens again.
Voilà un discours convaincant.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Bon, il voulait quoi, petit Alfred, là?
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next?
Ça a sauté là, non?
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome
Ah, la Syrie.
That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Voilà. Lire le texte, vas-y, parce qu'on s'en fout. On va pas ignorer. C'est Alfred.
Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day.
Mais c'est sûr qu'ils vont ressortir des trucs pour nous faire mentir.
Care to comment?
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
Allez.
This press conference is over.
Voilà, c'est ça.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you
Il se barre pas, sérieux. Réponds au téléphone.
It's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
What? Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent? What?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
À tous les coups, c'est Falcon, c'est sûr.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a
On se retrouve embarqué dans des affaires.
Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Bah super. Si en plus ils nous cassent nos photos, tous les coups c'est une photo des parents. Et voilà. C'est la merde.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce?
J'ai fait là.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale. As you can see, Gotham's finest, not the best house guests.
yeah, the kind who steal things. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need
Allez.
to fight this.
Balance ton point de vue de
Not all reporters
journaliste.
just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Tu sais c'est qui?
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Ah, je l'incrimine direct.
Wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, "Hop in."
Well, maybe
C'est lui ou alors c'est Oswald?
fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
Mais Oswald il a pas.
By
Enfin,
tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
moi j'ai même pas fait gaffe à ce qu'elle a dit.
Turn it off,
Refuse.
Miss Vale.
Oh, but Bruce.
Until I know
On va se débrouiller.
what's going on, I am not speaking to the press again.
Voilà exactement. Ah, j'ai eu chaud parce que j'ai pris la bonne décision je pense.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Mais en vrai elle est cool elle. Enfin je pense.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
C'est une mission pour Batman ou pour Bruce Wayne? Café triste. Bah alors.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The Press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay,
Je trouve que je suis carrément naïf et puis c'est Harvey Dent qui nous a mis dans la merde.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce.
Fallait dire que c'est Falcon direct parce que lui il l'aime bien donc.
Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Mais what the fuck?
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
On va pas aller directement au sujet, mais restons évasifs.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's
Voilà.
Harvey.
C'est le moment de discuter en tête à tête. Le regard. Allez, vas-y, c'est bon.
Nice to meet the real you.
In case you're getting any ideas, no one would believe you.
Right. This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you...
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Ah là là. En vrai, on sait même pas ce qu'il y a dessus, on n'a même pas eu le temps de regarder. Sur cette clé USB. Voilà, changement de costume.
I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's
Travail de nuit.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Ok. Cachez les yeux de vos enfants, c'est un massacre.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
Putain, j'aurais pu être scénariste quoi.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, East Side Docks, Warehouse 133.
Wow, ok. Alors. On va enquêter un peu.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Ok, un vrai travail d'enquêteur du coup. Je relis les indices et tout.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Ça... Là, il y a un mercenaire.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall. It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
On va examiner avant d'ouvrir peut-être.
A canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
On peut l'ouvrir. Oh la puissance.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
No.
That bad?
Défoncé.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
C'est tout de même un peu violent, hein.
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Oui. Je fais quoi? J'appuie sur E? Je peux quoi faire? Ah ok. Oh, ça aurait été bien de le dire parce que...
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Putain, il va falloir que je relis tout ça. J'ai tout vu, je crois. Bon. Zone non brûlée. Ouais, c'est ça, regardez. Des traces de pneus. Bon. La balle incendiaire, on va la mettre avec le trou là-bas.
Find a connection.
bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Avec quoi je reliais le visage arraché, moi? Et... Là, en vrai, ça... On verra que ça...
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Bon, en vrai, ça... Ah bah oui. Putain, je réfléchis pas, moi. Je suis vraiment... Je lui ai défoncé le visage.
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, bare-handed.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Have you put it together?
Yes.
Ça, c'est fait. Mais les flics vont arriver, mon gars.
Falcone leaving his rosier. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Ouais, le nouveau joujou.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Voilà.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Là d'abord. Oh, en plus il a laissé sa cigarette.
This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Il est encore vivant. Mais qui faisait une sieste.
Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
You didn't do this alone. Where are the others?
Long gone. You won't find him. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Bonjour. Vous le laissez là.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
I ain't scared of you, man.
Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. No! Stop!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Allez, c'est bon, je me casse. Et la police qui arrive.
Jesus Christ.
Voilà.
These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
The Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Eh ouais. Enfin, je pense que j'ai fait le bon choix. Je crois à la fin de chaque épisode, il y a les statistiques de ce que tous les gens font comme choix, donc on verra.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
J'ai pas fait.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Look, I did
what you had to. But at what cost?
Y'a rien, le pauvre.
How this argument goes.
Un peu traumatisé, c'est tout.
Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Toujours à écouter Alfred. Les bons conseils. Alfred, les bons conseils.
back into the fray again.
Bon alors, il y a quoi dans cette clé USB?
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard.
Yeah.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Gordon. Vicky, je viens de la rencontrer. Ok, elle m'a dit qu'elle était cool, mais Gordon, je le connais, je sais qu'il va faire les trucs bien.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Motiver le petit Bruce Wayne. Voilà, allez, tiens. Petit Gordon. Fais-en bon usage.
This is a silver bullet, and it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once.
M'étonne.
You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops.
Alors vas-y.
I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Ok, Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Genre la ruelle où il gare sa bagnole quoi. Ah oui d'accord, ok. Tu m'étonnes qu'il la prête pas à Harvey. Oh, le costume bien brillant et tout là, avec la pluie.
The drone cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Ok. Moi j'arrivais pas à le diriger. Ok. Donc là.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
Trop marrant.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Oh, oh l'autre. Oh là là.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Nothing here.
Intéressant.
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
La punchline facile, Bruce Wayne.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Ouais, par exemple. Oh, la table, hein. Par avant, je sais pas si ça fait très mal. Voilà. Ça me va. Et le dernier, j'imagine que c'est celui du balcon. C'est ça.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Par au-dessus? Ah bah oui, voilà.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Let's go.
Going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Et bonjour. Ah oui d'accord, il y va pas de main morte quand même. Lui il a pris cher. Oh j'ai raté. Allez, 2 en 1. Oula. Intéressant. Le mec qui s'en fout totalement de ses hommes. Merde. Je peux faire le coup de grâce, ça y est. Allez, bim, hop. Batarang.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my
Ouais, dans les télés. On va l'en mettre dans le feu.
We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid.
Oh my god. Bon bah là.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Désolé pour l'appart. Ou le bureau, je sais pas, mais... Là, t'as pris tarif, mon gars.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can do a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead best.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you.
Ils sont toujours là, les journalistes. Hein. Tu peux pas travailler tranquille.
But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
On va l'arrêter, hein. Ouais, voilà. Il est bien ici.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Ça fait pas plaisir à entendre.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
La nouvelle qui fait pas plaisir à entendre. Au moins Falcon est arrêté.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone,
Ah, y a pas les sous-titres.
who was found dangling
J'espère que vous êtes bon en anglais.
50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings,
Apparemment, il va être en prison pour très longtemps.
everyone is talking about the Wayne family.
Et tout le monde parle de la famille Wayne.
Enterprise's tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. Wayne even refused to go on record when asked to defend his family's legacy. In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to?
Ça sent la fin de l'épisode quand même. Hein.
Hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Wayne's time in the sun is ending.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent
Et il est vénère.
people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Et rien ne va plus entre Alfred et Bruce Wayne. C'est la fin de l'épisode. Oh merde. Oui, 32% des joueurs avaient cédé aux demandes de Falcon et exclu Harvey de la réunion privée. Bah ouais, je voulais l'épargner. Je voulais pas... Oh bah dis. Avez-vous accepté de figurer dans l'article de Vicky? Genre, il y a vraiment 85% qui ont accepté. Oh, par contre là c'est très serré quand même. Il y a des gens ils sont un peu vénères. Ok. Et les 3/4 des gens ils ont donné la clé à Gordon. Là par contre là je suis bien là. Plus de 80% qui se sont retenus. Oh par contre les 2 premières je suis un peu choqué quand même.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker.
On peut passer ça? Ouais voilà, j'ai passé parce que je crois que c'est spoiler pour le prochain.
Of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them.
On peut pas passer. Je mets pause. Bon bah cachez-vous les yeux. Ah, ça va, je crois que ça s'arrête là.
Your parents
Ah bah
were
non.
good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
Oula.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Ok. Bon bah voilà. Épisode 2, les enfants d'Arkham. On verra ça la prochaine fois.